Welcome to another episode of the STG project. I'm your host, Lachlan Farley, and I am so excited that you are here. I'm here to entertain you, infotain you, enlighten you, enthrall you, deliver mysteries, and, solve some of the wonders of the world, or maybe just tell you a few stories and give you some information on how you can transform your life. As always, I ask, a small fee, do us a favor, give us something in return for this incredible entertainment that I am about to deliver onto you. If you enjoyed this, if it made you laugh, if it made you smile, if you learned something, if it helped you, please spread the word, please share it, please tell as many people as humanly possible, because that is my mission, to help as many people as humanly possible to spread the word and change lives. I cannot do that without you. I need your help, your assistance, and your support to do so. So please, whatever method you feel is valuable, please tell someone about the STG project, if that's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, sending them a postcard, writing it across the sky, using smoke signals. I don't mind, just please spread the word, and please leave a 5-star review. If you feel that you need to leave anything less than a 5-star review, please email me at lachlan@stgreatness.com. Please let me know what I can do to enlighten you more, to bring you more joy and entertainment. That being said, without further ado, let's get into something entertaining. So, I had a new client come to me the other day. We're sitting down, we're setting our action goals. And as you know, that is a huge component of this success, not outcome goals, but your action goals, because your action goals are sustainable and consistent and more likely to happen than your outcome goals. But that is, again, a story for another day. So we were going through that process and we were talking about that. And she said to me, she goes, "Why is this so hard?" I had to sit and think in that for a minute. And it is. And I don't know why we don't talk about it. But transforming your life is hard. Like, changing these deep, ingrained habits is hard. And I don't know where this concept of it was easy came from. But what I want you to consider is what we are trying to do when we are talking nutrition, fitness, sleep, stress, lifestyle habits, things like that. We are unwinding a lifetime of habits. We are breaking the mold that you have built yourself on. It is going to be hard. It is going to take effort. And it is not going to be a linear progression. It's going to be up and down like the mountains of, the highest mountain peaks you've ever found. And each time you think you've reached the top, you come back down again into the valley. It is hard. It is a process. And it will take its time, like the Tour de France. You need to be patient with it, because this whole concept, and I come back to this again, of this 12-week transformation, I'm going to snap my fingers in 12 weeks, I'm going to completely transform who I am. No, we're trying to undo 20, 30, 40 years of ingrained habits. It is hard. And from the get-go, we need to recognize that fact. Because then when we recognize it and we understand it, we can do something with that. We can progress forward, because yes, it is hard. And that's okay. But it also comes to this concept of it's meant to be hard. If it was easy to have your dream body, to be strong, fit and confident, to have everything you wanted in that capacity, everyone would do it. But they don't. It needs to take effort, it needs to take time, and that's okay. When we show up with that concept of it is going to take time, it is going to take patience, and it is going to take effort, you will chip away at it. And again, this comes back to that consistency concept. Again, it comes back to action goals. It comes back to that concept of we need to set these daily things that we can tick off. Because if you look at this view, if you look at the giant macro view of it, yeah, it is hard. It is a massive change. But if we bring it back down to the micro, and we go day by day by day by day by day, you'll be amazed at where you can end up. It comes back to that domino principle. I am going to mess up the maths on this, so don't quote me on it. But it's something like a domino can knock over a domino that is 10 times the size of it. 10 times, 5 times, something like that. Anyway, but you can create a domino reaction starting with a really baby one. And you just go up. And that happens with the consistent action, this compound effect. And that compound effect is huge. And the problem is that, again, we come back to it being hard and thinking it's this linear progression. But if you think that everything is going to happen in one go, it's not. If you think that, you get 2 weeks in, 4 weeks in, 6 weeks in, and you haven't completely changed your life, it's not working. That's not how it works. More often than not, we see the greatest change at the 90 to the 120 day mark. Why? Because of the compound effect. Because that consistency over time built up. That doing the hard work, doing the consistent work, building on that compound effect took its time. But bit by bit by bit by bit by bit, you get there. Again, I'm going to mess up the maths on this, but it's the same concept of, would you rather take $1 million or 1 cent doubled every day for 30 days? Most people would say the $1 million. But if you did the 1 cent, doubled every day for 30 days, ends up being like $3 million. And that's the compound effect. And that applies to fitness in so many ways. More often than not, we need to take care of that metabolism. We need to reset it. We need to get it back on track, because most people have either been in a calorie deficit for too long, or they're eating so much crap that they can't actually eat enough food. And when you would get into the right amount of food, you would be staggered at how much food of the right choices it actually is. Half the complaints I get from my clients is, I cannot eat this much food. Not I'm starving, not I'm really struggling, not that. But I cannot physically eat this much food. That's where you need to get to. That's the point where you go, okay, now I'm on the right track. And again, that's the compound effect. That takes time. Same with strength, with the weight training, with the walking, with all that kind of stuff. You're not going to go for a walk and a week later you're going to be like, boom, dress size, lost, woo, feeling great. No, that's not how it works. But you get 16 weeks into that. Yeah, now we're talking. And we've spoken about it before, that it's that chipping away that you build the foundation, and then all of a sudden you have these giant uprises. So I want to leave that concept with you, that it's okay that it's hard. It's okay that you struggle. Just don't stop. Don't quit. Don't give up. Stick with it. Please, I implore you, stick with it. You do this, and your life will change. Do the big things that I keep talking about. Eat protein with every meal, drink more water, go for a walk, lift weights, sleep more. Do these things consistently, week in, week out, tick them off. Build that consistency tracker like we talked about the other day. That will change your life. That's all I have for you. Now, as I said, if you enjoyed this, made you laugh, it made you think, if you learned something, please, I implore you, share this. Tell as many people as you can. Please help me spread the word. I am on a mission to change as many lives as humanly possible, and I need your help to do that. If you enjoyed it, please leave a 5-star review. Only 5 stars. Come on, guys, don't be stingy. 5 stars, it really helps me out. If you don't think it's worth a 5-star, email me at Lachlan@stgreatness, and let me know why, what I can do to improve it, to bring you more joy and happiness and information. But that is all I have for you. Until next time, I am Lachlan Farley, your host of the STG project, and I'll talk to you soon.